We know you love your car, and at Big O Tires, we love your car too. We know it's so much more than just how you get from here to there. That's why your locally owned Big O in Roswell and Carlsbad is proud to help keep your car in top shape with our trustworthy service, quality products, major tire brands, and some of the best deals in town. And don't forget, we have easy and affordable financing options for nearly any budget. As members of our community, we know what's important to you and your car. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy, Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, they have over 10,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor opens 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at 1214 Meacham Drive in Ruidoso or online at casadecorruidoso.com. Proud supporter of local high school sports.
Central Valley Electric Education Foundation scholarships are now available for CVE members and their dependents. The scholarships can be used by graduating high school students or adults who are continuing their education. Applications are being accepted through April 15, 2022. Visit cvecoop.org/scholarships for eligibility and an application, or call Central Valley Electric Cooperative at 575-746-3571. Remember, these scholarships are available for students of all ages. Apply today.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender, loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack.
Fergalicious.
In fact, they're downright funky.
Fergalicious.
Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 622-2660.
Fergalicious.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Mays Lumber has all the hard-to-find hardwood you've been looking for. Oak, cherry, walnut, poplar, and maple. Plus, hard-to-find exotic woods like purple heart, zebra wood, ambrosia maple, black limba, and bloodwood. Perfect for that one-of-a-kind gift piece or table. Get ready with Formica and Wilson Art countertops in 12-footer custom length with installation available. Make it happen at Mays Lumber, 115 South Virginia in Roswell, serving southeastern New Mexico and beyond since 1934.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker, turning her 4-acre lot into a little slice of heaven behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us because the most important job is the next one.
That's all I got.
Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear Renee's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Pecans are a big deal here in Chaves County. We have some of the biggest orchards in the country, and lots of us have pecan trees in our yards. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Whether you have one pecan tree or 1,000 of them, this time of year, every pecan tree needs fertilizing. So come see us at Roswell Seed Company, and we'll get you fixed up with the right fertilizer for your pecan trees, so that next year, your nuts will be big and beautiful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, So Easy Sewing finally has our most popular sewing machines and sergers back in stock. We have the Zest, our entry-level machine, on sale for $149. We have the Amazing Jazz 2, which boasts a 12-inch throat, on sale for $7.99, and our #1 selling Verve sewing embroidery combo machine on sale for $9.99. All machines include lifetime instruction on the use of the machine. Hurry in to 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell to claim your new machine before they're gone. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
The University of New Mexico is committed to ensuring that residents of our state entering college for the first time can afford to pursue a bachelor's degree with the Lobo First Year Promise. Qualified first-time freshmen who have graduated from a New Mexico high school and have an annual family income of $50,000 or less will have base tuition and fees for full-time enrollment covered for the 22 to 23 academic year. Application deadline is March 1st. The Lobo First Year Promise at the University of New Mexico. Find out more at promise.unm.edu.
Did you know that most burglaries occur during the day? Why, you ask? Most of us are at work, leaving the burglar to go unnoticed. Did you know the average loss from a home burglary is over $2,200? Not including one's loss of emotional security in their own home. Avoid being a burglar's target market and get a monitored security system from Zenith Security Services, all for around $1 a day. Wouldn't you agree that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure? Call Zenith Security Services today, 626-3521.
Good morning, honey. Hey, I have to pick up the kids from school this afternoon. Can you call...
A home invasion can happen anytime, even when you're at home. Protect your home and the ones you love with whole home security from Zenith Security. The security experts at Zenith Security can monitor your whole home 24/7. So they're ready whether you're there or not. Call Zenith Security Services LLC at 626-3521. That's 626-3521 and get whole home security with Zenith Security Services LLC.
We know you love your car, and at Big O Tires, we love your car too. We know it's so much more than just how you get from here to there. That's why your locally owned Big O in Roswell and Carlsbad is proud to help keep your car in top shape with our trustworthy service, quality products, major tire brands, and some of the best deals in town. And don't forget, we have easy and affordable financing options for nearly any budget. As members of our community, we know what's important to you and your car. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Welcome back to KSVPTV.com as we begin Game 2 here at Roswell High School softball field. The Lady Coyotes win Game 1, 16-0 in 4 innings. And now we're about to start game number 2 as Cash and Fraze will be the leadoff for Portales. And on the mound for the Lady Coyotes is Victoria Sandoval once again, as she had 11 strikeouts out of 14 batters. And 1 base on ball and 2 in play only. But just like that, 1 pitch, 1 out, and it goes F-3 for the first out as Chasen Fraze pops up. And I don't think that's correct. It's called, it's Cashin Fraze. I beg your pardon. Okay, and now this is going to be Bailey Hinderleiter. Hinderleiter, right-hand hitter, goes strike number 1. Hinderleiter was 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first game. And Sandoval pitches a changeup, and it's going to be strike number 2 for Victoria Sandoval. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, as she is facing Bailey Hinderleiter. Hinderleiter will do the catching here for the Portales Lady Rams. There's the pitch, and that's going to be upstairs for ball number 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, as we're here in the first inning, top half of the first inning. And there's a ground ball to shortstop. Morales, 6-3 for out number 2. So defensively for the Roswell Lady Coyotes, pretty much as the first game, as Yarida Aragon playing third base, Morales at shortstop, Grajeda at second, and Leah Sanchez will be playing first base, and then Lozano in left field, along with Emma Esquivel in center, and Jasmine Lucero in right field. And, of course, the battery for the Roswell Coyotes, Victoria Sandoval and TJ Espinosa. And now up to bat is going to be Lujan. Lujan's doing the pitching in this game, and it's going to be strike number 1 to her in this at bat. There's a delivery, and that's going to be attempted bunt, and it's going to be out of play for strike number 2. So the Lady Rams try a little different strategy as the first frame. They go attempted bunt, and that's popped up to first base. Second batter gets an inside ball, and it goes 6-3 for the second out. And then, of course, Lujan, the third batter, batting left-handed, is trying to go a slap, potentially slap bunt. We'll see what happens here. And there's the pitch, and that's going to be out of play. So Lujan, in game number 1, was 0 for 1 as she had just 1 at bat and 1 strikeout. She was 0 for 1 in game number 1. Sandoval tries the outside half. Kind of deja vu, I must say, as Lujan and Sandoval were battling it out in game number 1. Took her to a few pitches there, but let's see what happens here as Espinosa has trouble hanging on to the ball there for ball number 1. Good idea, by the way, as she will be setting up outside, nowhere in the area, makes the adjustment. Let's see what happens here as she is going to go outside once again, and that's going to be fouled back for strike number 2. Beautiful night as we had an hour delay in game 1 due to lightning, but got game 1 out of the way, and now we're here in game number 2. 5-3 for the third out. No runs on no hits and nobody left on base. Score is 0-0. We'll be right back.
Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy, Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, they have over 10,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor opens 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at 1214 Meacham Drive in Ruidoso or online at casadecorruidoso.com. Proud supporter of local high school sports.
Central Valley Electric Education Foundation scholarships are now available for CVE members and their dependents. The scholarships can be used by graduating high school students or adults who are continuing their education. Applications are being accepted through April 15, 2022. Visit cvecoop.org/scholarships for eligibility and an application, or call Central Valley Electric Cooperative at 575-746-3571. Remember, these scholarships are available for students of all ages. Apply today.
Welcome back to Lady Coyote softball as we begin the bottom half of the first inning. Scores 0-0. Of course, as we begin the bottom half. Haven't hit yet. Lady Coyotes looked really good in the first game, winning 16-0 in 4 innings. And TJ Espinosa, the catcher, will be leading off for the Roswell Coyotes. Lujan will be the pitcher for Portales. I didn't have the radar gun to find out what was going on in that one. I'll have to get it next time, but we'll see what happens. Lady Coyotes are really going to have to wait here. They're going to have to be patient at the plate and make sure they're hitting strikes, of course, and I think people that understand that, know softball, understand what I'm trying to say, is don't swing at something that's above your elbows, nothing below the knees. Make sure you're swinging at quality pitches. And Espinosa draws ball number 1. Something in the zone. You're going up to the plate looking for something that you want to drive. Go up there with the plan. And that's going to be upstairs for ball number 2. Espinosa was 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs in game number 1. And now here is Espinosa once again, and that's going to be strike number 1. Lujan, the pitcher. That's going to be ball number 3. Hitters count right here and see what Espinosa decides to do, if she wants to go with the slap bunt or go on with the slap hit. Looks like the third base is Amanda Ornelas. She is playing even, so there's a good possibility that she could just put a slap bunt down and beat it out. But she's going to go full count now. Lujan, the pitcher for Portales. And there's that pop-up there in foul territory. She goes F to 5 for out number 1. Brings up Medea Grajeda, Emma Esquivel on deck. Grajeda in game number 1 was 1 for 3. Had a E1 in the first game, had a 1 RBI based on balls. And Grajeda draws strike number 1 here in this frame. She had 1 hit in game 1, so she actually had 1 ball, so she was 1 for 3, 1 RBI, and there is a ball number 1. Lujan, not sure of the classification, but that ball's going to be upstairs for ball number 2. Again, as I mentioned, the Roswell Lady Coyotes will have to be extremely patient and wait for the ball, as Lujan throwing the ball. Don't have a radar on me to find out the speed just yet, but they're really going to have to wait on that, which could be a factor for the Roswell Lady Coyotes if they're not patient. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Espinosa popped up to the third baseman. And now here's Grajeda, and she will draw a walk. Brings up Emma Esquivel. Emma in game 1 was 0 for 4. We're going to call that actually, Coach, 0 for 2 because she had 2 base on balls. There is the bunt, and that's going to go 1 to 3 for the second out. Brings up Sadia Morales. Morales was 2 for 4 with a home run in game number 1 with 2 RBIs. Facing Lujan, and there's going to be a wild pitch, and there is Grajeda as she advances to third base. See if the Coyotes can get on the board in game number 2. In the first game, they scored 8 runs in game number 1 in the first inning. Looks like Portales has made an adjustment here. Lujan, the pitcher for Portales. Facing Morales. Morales hits a shot, and we'll have another RBI as Morales will have a stand-up double. One RBI, and she will advance to third base on the error. Now we'll bring up the freshman, the third baseman, Yarida Aragon. Yarida was 2 for 2, and she had a walk in the last game with 2 RBIs. There's a shot to the shortstop, and that's going to be an error on the shortstop, and she will try for 3. And Aragon will go to third on an E6. Official scorebook is going to be the E6. So she will not get the RBI unless the scorekeeper says so. They're going to give her the RBI, okay. Brings up Victoria Sandoval. Sandoval, 2 for 3 in the last game. It's going to be ball number 1. Sandoval facing Lujan. It's going to be strike number 1. She was telling me earlier she went to a smaller bat, but I said you're going to have to really wait on this one. She might have to go to the bigger bat. Lujan delivers. There's the pitch. Oh, and they're going to call that strike number 2 on the outer half. Lujan facing Sandoval with 2 outs. Coyotes lead 2-0. And there's 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's deuces now on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs for the Coyotes. Lujan getting some direction from the dugout. And there's the pitch. And there's a rope to the left gap as Sandoval will, struggles around first base, but she will have a stand-up double and an RBI. Brings up Jasmine Lucero. Lucero playing right field for the Lady Coyotes. Lucero was actually 0 for 3 in game 1, and there's another shot to the shortstop, and let's see, Marujo's going to send Sandoval around, and Sandoval will be safe at home. And so Lucero will get, well, it's going to be an E6, but looks like the scorekeeper is going to give him the RBI. Brings up Leah Sanchez, the first baseman. Sanchez draws ball number 1. Sanchez hitting from the left side. Excuse me, swing and a miss for strike 1. Lujan the pitcher. That one's in the dirt. And probably a good idea. Traditionally, ball in the dirt, you read that and advance to second base, but Jasmine Lucero kind of favoring a little bit of a leg injury there. She's fine, but kind of favoring him from last time. Sanchez will go deep, and that one might be out of here. And Sanchez will hit the bomb. Hasta la vista, baby, as Sanchez hits the 2-run home run. and 2 RBIs. Nice to see Leah get back on as she was struggling a little bit. But the kid can hit, and just a good shot for Leah Sanchez as she goes Jumanji. 6-0. And now this is going to bring up Mireya Lozano, the left fielder. And there's going to be a base hit. Oh, that is, Mr. Hernandez, the home plate official, is going to call that foul. And in my location, at least, from upstairs, it looked like it went over the bag for a fair ball. But it's going to be strike number 1 to Lozano. Might have had. And there's going to be ball number 1. So right now in this first inning, the Roswell Coyotes have scored 6 runs only on 3 hits. And that one's going to be fouled back. Had a 2-run blast by Leah Sanchez. Mireya Grajeda scored the first run. She had a base on balls, and then had an RBI single by Saudi Morales, and then Yarida Aragon gets an RBI, but it was an E6, advancing Morales, scoring Morales, and then Sandoval gets an RBI double. And it looks like Lozano's going to be out on strike number 3. So we had 6 runs on 3 hits and 2 errors and 1 runner left on base. Coyotes lead 6-0. We'll be back here in just a moment. You're listening to KSVPTV.com.
NMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660.
If you're
Welcome back to Lady Coyotes softball. Lady Coyotes lead 6-0 in game number 2 with 4 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, 1 runner left on base. And now the Lady Coyotes will be facing number 15, Aguirre. Actually, that's going to be Sammy Long, the left fielder. Aguirre is on deck. Excuse me, Emma Long. I wish they fixed Max Preps there a little bit, but Emma Long will be facing Sandoval, and Sandoval has strike number 1. There's the pitch. Make it strike number 2. Sandoval not wasting any time in between pitches here as she's getting direction from the dugout, and that's going to be a nice pitch just a bit outside. Good location. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and that's exactly what you're supposed to do there. And strike number 3, struck out looking for out number 1. Now it's going to be Aguirre, the hitter, and Ornelas on deck. There's going to be a bunt, and a little scary there as Leah Sanchez fills the ball on the bunt. Kind of could have tagged her, but she decides to lob it off over to first base. So it's going to be a 3-4 for the second out. And again, they're trying the short game, and the short game's not working. Now going to bring up Amanda Ornelas, the third baseman. Sandoval, strike one. There's pitch number 2 and strike number 2. Kind of curious to see if she'll throw a changeup in this frame here. And she does. Strike number 2. Strikeout number 2 in this, and for out number 3. So no runs on no hits and no one left on base. Coyotes lead big, 6-0. We'll begin the top half of the third inning here in just a moment.
You're missing a tooth or several teeth? A dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Mays Lumber has all the hard-to-find hardwood you've been looking for. Oak, cherry, walnut, poplar, and maple. Plus, hard-to-find exotic woods like purple heart, zebra wood, ambrosia maple, black limba, and bloodwood. Perfect for that one-of-a-kind gift piece or table. Get ready with Formica and Wilson Art countertops in 12-footer custom length with installation available. Make it happen at Mays Lumber, 115 South Virginia in Roswell, serving southeastern New Mexico and beyond since 1934.
Welcome back, 6-0. Lady Coyotes lead as, Coach, you know, I'd said or something earlier. I said it was going to be the top half of the third. I have to, again, those zeros are getting me mixed up there. We're barely beginning the bottom half of the second inning. Excuse me, my ignorance there. So Talissa Espinosa will lead off the second inning as she led off the first inning. Coyotes do lead 6-0, and she's going to go from the left side. And there's this power slap right there, and that's what we were just talking about. And it's going to be a base hit for Espinosa. And she is going to be out as the base hit, but it goes 8-6-3 for the first out. We got to break down a little bit, but hey, live and learn. Grajeda, now the hitter. That's going to be ball number 1. So 0 for 1, and Coach, and that's something we have to. Is it 0 for 1 or is it 0 for 0 because it's a base on balls? You know, a lot of people will argue that, you know, but it's really 0 for 1, but it's a base on balls. There's a base hit. Let's see what the official says here, if that's going to be a base hit or an error. And we're going to go with an E6 as Grajeda gets on. You going to give her a hit? Okay, so the official scorebook's going to change it and give her a base hit. So Grajeda now is 1 for 1. And Esquivel is going to get on. That one's going to be an error on the second baseman, so it's going to be E4, bringing up Sarai Morales. And if Coach Carrasco's listening, I'll say Sarai Morales and Esquivel. Okay, here is Sarai. There's going to be a good steal right there, and I will give her credit on the steal for both Mireya Grajeda and Esquivel as they read the down angle, and I thought that was a good read. I wonder where she learned that one from, Coach. Saudi Morales up to bat. And she's going to hit one up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. And she gets a single. It's going to be a base hit, and looks like Grajeda will score. And advancing Saudi Morales. Now it's going to bring up the freshman, Yarida Aragon. And I'm saying this is going to be probably a delayed steal, if anything, or a bunt. And that's going to be a delayed steal, and that's what I'm talking about. The run scores. And that's what we have to work on there. Good idea. The run gets in as Morales gets caught up in the pickle. 3-6 for the second out. Now it's going to bring up, well, Yarida Aragon's still going to continue to hit. That's going to be ball in the dirt. I got to stand up here for a moment. Ball number 2. 3, okay. So 3 balls and 1 strike. And that's going to be, Aragon's going to be hit by the pitch, but that's going to be ball number 4. So it's going to be, well, they're going to call it base on balls. So Suyu advanced to first base, and now that's going to bring up, I put it in the wrong frame. It's going to bring up Sandoval now. Sandoval facing Lujan. Ball 1. And let's see here. And there's going to be a pass ball. And the score is 8-0. We'll get that confirmation here in just a moment. There's Sandoval, and she's going to hit inside for strike number 1. Foul ball. It's going to be 8-0. So I'm missing 1 run. I got to find that frame here. In the second inning, I have Grajeda scoring along with Esquivel. So I might have missed a run in the first inning here. We'll find out. Sandoval takes a shot to the gap, and that's going to be a base hit, and it's going to be a double, possibly a triple, and here comes Sandoval. She's going to go, and she's going to slide in, and it's going to be into the dugout, and Sandoval will score. So Sandoval gets a triple and scores with 2 RBIs, scoring Yarida Aragon. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 10-0 now. Lucero up to bat, and Lucero she got on base with an E6. They did give her the RBI. Coyotes will be taking on Lovington on Friday. There's another hit by Lucero, and that's going to be a nice single. Make it a double. So we have 4 runs in this inning, and we had 6 runs in the first. So Lucero on second base brings up Leah Sanchez as she had a 2-run homer in the first to the left side. It was a nice Oppo home run. And there's another one. As Sanchez gets another home run, another 2-run blast as she has her second home run of the ball game. Another 2 RBIs. The score now is 12-0. That's my bat, they're saying. That's my bat. Well, that's the old Demarini right there. 12-0. Let's see if this game will end in 3. And there's another foul ball. Back. Strike number 1. I'm missing a run here. In the first inning, I had Grajeda scoring a run. I had Morales scoring a run. Aragon scoring a run. Sandoval scoring a run. Sanchez scoring a run. But I think it was Jasmine Lucero. That's what it was. So there it is. Sanchez had the 2-run shot. And there's another base hit, as this is just batting practice for the Roswell Lady Coyotes. And we're back up to the top of the order. As I mentioned earlier, the Roswell Lady Coyotes will be taking on the Lovington Wildcats, Lady Cats, on Friday. Only a single game, as Lovington is currently ranked 4th, if I'm not mistaken, in 4A. I just don't see that at this point. What I mean by that is there's another shot right here for TJ Espinosa. What I was about to say about Lovington, I wish they could have had a double header, but yet the reason they're playing a single game is because the Roswell Coyotes, Lady Coyotes, played 4 games at the Rio Rancho tournament. Nonetheless, the score is 12-0. We'll be right back.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday, to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker, turning her 4-acre lot into a little slice of heaven behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us because the most important job is the next one.
That's all I got.
Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear Renee's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Pecan.
Welcome back to Lady Coyote Softball. We're about to begin the third inning, top half of the third. The Roswell Coyotes had 6 hits, 5 earned runs. The Lady Rams had 1 error and 1 left on base. And 6 runs in the first, 6 runs in the second. And, man, like I said, Lady Coyotes really having a hitting contest right here, kind of taking advantage of the Lady Rams. Leah Sanchez has 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Really nice to see Leah get back out of that slump there. Really nice. And, you know, as they say, you really shouldn't say slump. You just keep on putting them in there to keep on hitting. And that's what they're doing. And congratulations for both home runs for Leah Sanchez. Bringing up to the plate now is going to be Mitchell. Mitchell facing Sandoval. Sandoval, strike number 1 on the spinner. Casson Mitchell, the first baseman. Strike number 2 as Sandoval's popping the glove. Be curious to see if she goes with the changeup or stays with the curveball, and she stays with the curveball for strike number 3. And out number 1. Now up to bat is going to be Ornelas, Angel Ornelas. On deck is Baca, and in the hole will be Fraze. Ornelas takes strike number 1. Strike number 2. Oh, that was down for ball number 1, but nice pitch. Getting a pin work here. And that's going to be foul out of play into the bullpen. Continue with the curveball away. Potentially. 12-0 is the score. And there's going to be a changeup, and Yarida Aragon goes 5-3, and that's going to be an error on Aragon. On the throw, brings Leah Sanchez off the bag. Fielded well, just came, kind of got the feet work, and threw it a little left of her, right of Sanchez, bring her off the bag. Now it's going to bring up Baca. Baca, the left-hand hitter. That's going to be foul out of play for strike number 1. My man Tanner here doing a fantastic job as usual. My man Tanner. Sandoval delivers, and that's going to be just outside. My man Tanner, the guy that does the video, the sound, you name it. And we have worked together now for a couple of years, I think, hasn't it? Yeah, at least 2 years. Just a good guy, does what he's supposed to do, and man, just a good guy to talk with. There's going to be a hit, filler's choice, and that's going to be 5-4. Good recovery by Grajeda for the second out. And I'm going to tell you something here, ladies and gentlemen, for the viewers and the listeners. Yarida Aragon is the freshman out there, put in a tough situation, playing third base as Rocky Gonzalez graduated, did not have a third baseman. And I'm going to tell you what, Yarida really doing a good job, and that's going to be probably a good position for her in the future. I'm really impressed with her performance. And hopefully she continues playing well as she is doing that so far. They're going to call ball number 1 to Cash and Phrase, I beg your pardon. That's going to be ball number 1. I thought I heard strike, but he said ball. Sandoval delivers, and that's going to be strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Espinosa sets up outside. And, Coach, I'm going to tell you right now, curveball is being effective, and it's just look how the hitters are. They're away from the plate, and why would you not throw the curveball? So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and here comes the pitch, and that's going to be foul out of play. And let's I'm assuming that that might have been possible drop ball, but let's see if Espinosa will set up outside the river to give Sandoval the strikeout. But let's see what happens here on the delivery. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and there is an inside pitch, and there's a pop-up to Espinosa, and it's going to be F2 for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, and 1 person left on base on the error from Aragon, but that will put us to the middle of the 3rd inning. We'll be right back. Coyotes lead big.
Pecans are a big deal here in Chaves County. We have some of the biggest orchards in the country, and lots of us have pecan trees in our yards. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Whether you have 1 pecan tree or 1,000 of them, this time of year, every pecan tree needs fertilizing. So come see us at Roswell Seed Company, and we'll get you fixed up with the right fertilizer for your pecan trees, so that next year, your nuts will be big and beautiful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, So Easy Sewing finally has our most popular sewing machines and sergers back in stock. We have the Zest, our entry-level machine, on sale for $149. We have the Amazing Jazz 2, which boasts a 12-inch throat, on sale for $7.99, and our #1 selling Verve sewing embroidery combo machine on sale for $9.99. All machines include lifetime instruction on the use of the machine. Hurry in to 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell to claim your new machine before they are gone. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
As we begin the bottom half of the 3rd inning, the Lady Coyotes lead pretty good, pretty big, 12-0. And Mireya Grajeda will come to the plate. And let's see what she can do here in this 3rd frame, as she is actually 1 for 1 with the walk. Had a stolen base in the 2nd inning. And now we're here in the bottom half of the 3rd. So that's going to be ball number 1 for Grajeda. Sorry here, I paused for just a second trying to get the stats here worked up. Grajeda facing Lujan. That's going to be upstairs for ball number 2. Grajeda, senior. Unfortunately, they don't get a COVID year like these college athletes do, Coach. Luckily enough, I know my oldest one. I'm sure glad she had that opportunity. So. Grajeda 3-0 right now, facing Lujan. There's the pitch, and as she should, take strike number 1. 3 balls, 1 strike, and now she's still in a hitter's count. And there's the pitch, and Grajeda drives one to the right gap, and oh, good play by the center fielder. And that's going to be a stand-up double for Grajeda. But a really good play by Cash and Phrase. Now this brings up Emma Esquivel. Emma takes a shot to shortstop, and I will tell you that she will not be beat on that one. Oh. So Grajeda goes around. She scores. Emma Escobar will go to third base as she that's going to be an E6, Coach, is what you're going to count it on? It's going to be an E6. I don't know. There's a couple throwing there, so you had an E6 and you had an E3. But now it brings up Sadia Morales. And there comes Esquivel. Esquivel is extremely fast, Coach. Has a bright future for the Roswell Coyotes, as I mentioned. That's a wild pitch, so if you give credit for the RBI, that'll be fine by me. There's no RBI on the play. So here comes Sari Morales. That's going to be in the dirt for ball number 2. And that's going to be foul ball for strike number 1. 13-0 as the Roswell Lady Coyotes having their way with the Lady Rams. Had an update from Portales as the Roswell Coyotes baseball team lost game 1, 6-0. And Morales is going to have her second home run. Bye-bye, see you later, Gonzalez. Morales has her second home run of the day as she swung that ball pretty hard and it kind of hurt her shoulder on the swing. Looks like Cody Bellinger on the swing. 13-0, and Coach, they're going to call this the game. It's actually 15-0. Lady Coyotes win game 2. That's going to be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. No hitter for Sandoval, and she had that was 3 innings, and she had 4 innings. So she had 4 innings and 3 innings. She threw 1 full game. So Sandoval has 7 innings complete in 2 games. 14 strikeouts. Ladies and gentlemen, there's not much to talk about right here, but I can just tell you that the Roswell Lady Coyotes really put a hitting performance on tonight. Put it on the Lady Rams, win this contest 15-0. So, real quick, game number 1, 16-0, Lady Coyotes win. 15-0 in game 2. Not much to say. Coyotes will be taking on the Lady Wildcats on Friday night, and I believe that game's going to be at 6 o'clock, I believe, if Tanner can take a look at that for us just real quick. In game number 2, again, it was a no-hitter. 6:30, okay. So 6:30, the Lady Coyotes will be taking on the Lovington Lady Wildcats. Guys, we're going to close this out. Not much to say on this right here. I can tell you that Leah Sanchez had 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Sadia Morales had 2 home runs on the day, had a couple RBIs. And they weren't home runs, they were bombs. They were Gonzalez, they were bye-bye, see you later, don't want to beat you. And, again, just another stellar pitching performance by Sandoval. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close this out. Good night. See you on Friday night, as the Lady Coyotes will be taking on Lovington. As I always say in closing, it's always great to be a Coyote. Safe travels back to Portales. See you next time.